Hello everyone, it's me, Yusuf Afifi. I'm back. Now I'm going to do a video about how you can do like a boat at home. Since we're in quarantine, I just want to do it. It's using simple stuff, and I'm going to teach you how. It's a moving boat on the surface of water. So let's get checking it out. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Guys, so the first thing we need is actually a DC motor, which you can find in like the majority of toys. This is a DC motor. It looks like that. Make sure that it has this thing and those wires. Just cut it off from the wires and nothing else. Also, if you have a broken toy that has a switch, go ahead and get it, because the switch is really helpful, because it is what makes the circuit work or not work. So instead of every time removing and putting the batteries back, just with a switch, which is that, just cut it again from the edges, you'll have it to turn it off and on. And now, of course, to do this, I'll be needing batteries, any kind of batteries. I chose those batteries. Any type of batteries can work. And of course, you need a fan, so we put the motor in it and it spins. You can do it with a plastic bottle, but since I don't like drink plastic bottles at home, I got that thing. I think it also works. And then you need to get any piece of cardboard or anything to put on it the boat. I chose this because it looks better. It was I think it's a toy for me when I was a kid, so I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna put the things here at the back. I'm gonna put it and I'm gonna try it. Okay, so let's start. Let's go ahead and try the circuit. I'm gonna connect the motor to the battery and see if it works. Make sure that you put the copper on it exactly. Okay, and then put it from the other side. Carefully. And as you can see, it's working and moving. Now let's test it with the switch. We're gonna put the switch on one end, and then we're gonna connect the batteries with it. Make sure that every time you do this, the copper has to be touching. See, those copper pieces have to be exactly touching, okay? So be careful. And then I'm gonna tape those parts. Get a little bit of tape. Make sure they connect and stick them together. Add the copper part, and then stick them. Let's stick them. Okay, I stick them now. Now let's connect those two to the batteries and see if it works. Okay, this end to the battery, the switch is into the battery. Okay. And it's working. As you can see, it's working, and when I turn the switch off, boom, it's closed. So now all I have to do is you stick it here and here, and then I'm gonna be back, okay? Okay guys, I'm done. I did it already. Now one of the motor wires is connected directly to the battery, and the other one is connected to the switch, which is then connected to the battery. That means if I turn it on, it works. See? If I turn it off, it doesn't work anymore. That means it's a success. So now the fan thing that I told you about, you put a hole in it using any sharp thing. I used a pen, but then I want it to stick perfectly, so I'll just go and poke that here, so it can work, hopefully. Okay, and now let's test it. Turning on. Okay, it's glitching, so it's actually working right now, but somehow while it's putting right here, it's not working. So let me try one more time. Now let's open. Okay. Let's work. Yes. Perfect. Oh, so we're having trouble. Okay, I'm gonna go make a bigger hole and maybe put some glue in there so it can be more stable, okay? Coming back. Okay guys, I'm back, and I figured out a way to remove the rubber part of here. So I completely removed it and cut off some parts here. Also, I did it, but if you're too small, call a parent. All you have to do, bring a nail. Of course, use it with a glove and a lot of layers because it can burn your hands. burn it on fire for some time, and then dip it here. As you can see, it made a tiny hole which this can fit in. So let us see. Push it in hard. Okay, it fits. Now let's test it. Come on. Bismillah. And wait, I'm removing it a little bit up. And success! Yes, yes. So now, using the batteries, the motor, and the switch, I can make this off and on, which is spinning. Now, guys, all of you know when it's summer now, it's almost summer now, and it's really, really hot. But maybe the invention that was gonna be a boat, it's better to be a fan. See? The air. All we need is just to pack it up and everything will be fine. Goodbye, have a good day. Fan out!